What's up, guys? Welcome back to Views. Today we are joined here with a supermodel.
Thank you, David. Thank you for having me.
I was actually referring to Josie Canseco.
Hi, guys.
Victoria's Secret supernova fashion star and an amateur model, actually, Natalie.
She has the fucking dream job that I want. She has the fucking Sports Illustrated. So
Wait, you haven't gotten a job Natalie's
I
gotten?
haven't done Sports Illustrated yet.
Are you kidding?
There you have it. There's something wrong with the world.
So long. Shut the fuck up. Natalie, you looked absolutely fucking amazing, by the way.
you.
I know I told you so many times. You look so good.
Do girls feel like they have to do that right away, Dave? Do you think you see that a lot? That girls they go out of their
compliment each other.
Yeah,
so
that's a sweater. It's they'll find something when they come in. But I would never do that to you. I'd never go, oh my god, I love your hat.
It's also really funny because like when
I feel like you do that, by the way, to him. You're like,
I do that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I suck David's dick. I have to.
I feel like especially when like a girl comes in, like my dynamic with Natalie is like there's not a moment I'm not shitting on her.
Really?
So it's like when a
All
girl
the
comes in, like Josie will just be like, no, come on, Natalie's beautiful.
No, we gotta empower each other. We just stick together. Also, that's
Exactly.
massive. Sports Illustrated. I can't even talk today. Sorry.
Sports Illustrated is massive.
Long day, long morning. Sports Illustrated is massive. Sorry.
Do you remember where we met you?
First?
Yeah.
No.
You remember? We
Do
met
I?
you. We met you at Mike Studd's house. It was like a party. And
It was
you
your birthday.
It was your birthday party.
yeah, it was your birthday party. You would just like
At
walk.
Mike's?
Yeah. Like there was like a ping pong table and everything. And you
Oh,
were
beer
there.
pong. It was like at Studio City. It was like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
house had like
yeah,
the big
yeah.
open area up top.
Yeah, on the flats.
I don't
Yeah.
remember because it was my birthday and I'm assuming I wouldn't remember my birthday. Probably black out.
No, but I remember.
but
I remember
yeah.
you just did. I think she just did Victoria's
like
Secret.
a week or a couple days before.
Yes.
Yeah. So the show was on November 8th and my birthday was on the 5th. So I think right after that we did a little vacation, celebrate, and then we came home and like did like a proper birthday.
Right. So like Natalie and I walked in, she just spit on us immediately. No, I'm kidding.
I never spit on anyone.
No, you were the sweetest, and I was really excited to meet you because you were like such like I was seeing your shit like everywhere.
Yeah.
So then when we saw you, I was really
Vice versa.
excited. Yeah. Stop. And then I remember I saw you at Saddle Ranch another time. I think that was it.
Yeah, before it was like super oversaturated with like the whole TikTok community. We used to go and get a good little gang and go over there with like,
Dude.
me, you. We take sprinters and go. And DMX was playing pool in the back. It was iconic. Like
He passed away.
I know.
That's so sad.
Legend. Yeah.
Who passed away?
DMX.
Oh.
Jay, come on, bro.
I thought you said
With the
Max.
time.
Okay.
Get with the times.
I know
Jason
DMX.
Nash.
But that's kind of the whole theme to this podcast is Jason Nash. Get with the times.
What'd you say?
Can you hear us? Huh?
Hey, Josie, here, I have a question. What's the difference between your type of modeling and like someone doing like a Miss America pageant? Are they like completely different things? Like, you've never done anything like that. You've never done a
No, I've
pageant.
never done pageants. I would assume the process is similar in regards to like casting and going through different rounds of work to get to like the end goal. which
But
is,
in
like,
your
really-
job, you're never standing there and they like ask you questions about how you change the world, right? If you were like the pageant queen.
No, it's not really about that. It's more so
Bro,
just like
that-
kind of keep your mouth shut and be our like little mannequin for the most part until you get to a certain level and then you start doing podcasts. Come on, views.
So this is the next level. Wow.
I mean, until you start like expressing yourself and just fucking opening your mouth and talking about things and being more of a personality, then yeah, modeling is pretty much just being someone else's vision and just being a doll.
And how'd you get your start?
My who?
Your start. Your start.
My saying like how'd you get his
Well, it's just a simple question. It's such a basic question, but I'm
Yeah, I
interested.
just didn't sound
How old
right
were
at
you?
first. So my first kind of gig that like got me like a bit of a following, notoriety, I was 16 and I was actually got my like job in retail working at Brandy Melville. You remember Brandy Melville back in the day?
course,
They were, like,
yeah.
kind of the most
It's only
poppin'
like
kinda-
hot girls would shop there, right? Like if you were ugly,
Well,
you
it's
were
like a
not
one
there.
size fits all
oh my
brand,
God, the
yeah.
most controversial shit. They literally had signs in their brand, and no like shitting on them exactly because like
Wait,
they
why
did
was it
give everyone a start.
controversial?
Their sizes was one size fits most.
Oh, what the?
How fucked
Yeah.
up is that? If you think about it, like one size fits, and it was all like the girls that they were using were like not to.
Damn, that makes me tear up just thinking about me going in there and not being able to fit into one of those things.
You wouldn't fit into shit, David. But
Fucking break my heart. Are they still around? Did they change?
Yeah, they're
They
still
changed their
around.
motto.
yeah, I think when the internet, and Instagram, and like social media was just
Yeah.
kind of popping off, they just like had that thing that
Was this
everyone
was this like a store that only hired models to work? Like only hired pretty people? Like Abercrombie only hires attractive people?
Pretty much. It was like, it was pretty, but also like kind of relatable and fun and like kind of cheesy and smiley and giggly. That was my first. I worked in retail and I was like folding clothes, working there, and then they like scouted me to start modeling for them, and then I did. I was probably the face of Brandy for maybe almost a year.
Wait,
a year
that's
or so.
fucking crazy. You just went into work for like a regular retail job. It's like you getting a job at Wendy's, and then Wendy's corporate being like, "Damn,
Yeah, similar.
She
You would
should be
assume.
Wendy.
What? You went into
One meal feeds most.
wow, well done."
Yeah.
you went
Yeah, I
in to
can go
buy something and they made you a model?
No,
I went
bro,
in to
she
get
worked
a job. My mom was like, "Get a job. You're 16. It's time to fucking make money." I was like, "Okay." So I
Yeah.
went to Brandy Melville right in the prom now because I lived in the Palisades and it was just close by.
Yeah.
And went in there, got the job, probably because I was just like blonde and like, "Hi, I can fold clothes," or like, "You're hired." And got the job, and they're like, "Do you want to model for us?" And started shooting me, and then
wow.
one thing led to another.
I
and
applied.
Now I'm here.
I
You
applied.
applied where?
Well, an American Eagle, so it's kind of like the same
I
shit.
thought you were
Like,
going to say
I
Abercrombie.
know.
they were looking for
I
good-looking
applied.
people, so like I applied. My friend's mom.
You get it?
No, well, my friend's mom was the person that was like doing the hiring, and she put in the best word for me. And then I went in to like do the whole interview, and for some reason, like I thought it was like all you had to be was friendly to get the job. And then she started asking me like to put outfits together. She's like, "Okay, a mother of 3 comes in, and her children are going to like a bat mitzvah. What would you put together
Oh my
here?"
God.
And I was like, "What
like-
the fuck?" And I told her, I was like, "My mom usually dresses me, but like, I if you teach me where the things are in the store, I'll be able to point to them."
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't get the job, even with
Even with the proper training and everything?
no, well, they wouldn't even train me. They
didn't give a fuck. They're like, "You gotta get out of
here." Yeah, so mine's kind of the opposite story of yours. Corporate
Didn't get the gig.
Yeah, instead of reaching out and like promoting me, I wasn't even let on the team. But it is what it is.
That's unfortunate. But look, everything happens for a reason. Now you're
Well, no, I
here.
would still love that job. I still go back once a year just because I would love to work there. But
Yeah.
you know,
Just
you
get
can't
back.
have everything, Josie.
You can.
Oh well, ask Jason Nash. He begs to differ. we went on an Aspen trip with Josie, and like a completely new side of her was unlocked. Like she did this bit where she put underwear all over herself.
This bit. It wasn't
bit.
a bit. I was just
She sketched this out.
my plan is I had to get them on my side.
I don't know. She had
Intentional.
underwear on her, and she was just acting as a coat hanger. And I know it sounds so.
All of them, like 30 pairs. Some
yeah.
of them were dirty, I'm sure, the ones on my head.
No, you were very brave with it. It was all of Ilya's
didn't give
too.
a fuck.
And I was talking about Ilya the other day. I was in his hotel room the other day. I hate to put him on blast right now, but bro, every time I walk into his hotel room, in the bathroom.
Why does he have a hotel room?
Well, because like when we travel,
Oh, okay. I was like,
kicked
doesn't
him
have a
out.
home here.
every time I walk into his room, skid marks in the toilet.
Ew.
And I
Did
only
not
say,
need to know that.
and I only say that because you put his underwear like right on your face.
Thanks for making me feel so much better about just coming out of my shell and probably having poop on my head that night. Makes me feel great.
But yeah, no,
Fucking
Aspen
Nicole.
was like probably one of the best. Jay, you should have come.
I wasn't invited.
Ah.
Oh.
Thank you, Josie.
That was like
You.
surprisingly one of the better trips I've ever been on in my life. What's the craziest experience you've been invited on because of your status? I also think not to be like sexist, but I think if you're a prettier girl, you get invited to way cooler
No,
shit.
there's definitely a privilege that comes with being like a hot little girl model running around LA who's like.
What's the
it's
craziest
just-
offers you've gotten to fly to places like princes from
Whether I've
Dubai?
taken them or not.
Yeah, the ones that you've blown off because you're like, what the fuck, this is crazy, but I really want to do it.
I have. I don't know if it was like. I think maybe it was Dubai. I got offered $400,000 to like go and like stand alongside someone, and I said no.
Wait, hold on.
Well, one, like moral wise, like I would literally rather be like broke and suffering than like crack my morals and like do something like that personally because
To stand
one-
alongside somebody?
No, but they
who
say
was it,
that.
Hitler?
They
Who
say
the fuck-
that, but like you never know getting in that situation. Like also like there's something about like
Right.
being taken care of by men that like gives me the fucking like chill. I just don't. Maybe it's the way I grew up and like how my family and mom and like maybe more personal reasons. I just like really hate the idea of like a man like taking care of me,
Right, and
or
that-
like paying for things for me. And like I'm very very independent. Relationships are 50-50. I'm like not. I don't want your money to go hang out with you. Like I'll rather make that on my own.
And that was
you know?
probably like the surface level request, and then when you get there, he's like, "Come
You
to
just
dinner,
never-
and then come hang out."
Yeah,
I
and then
paid
maybe
you all
try to
this
hook
money.
up. And I mean, any guy who's trying to pay that to like fly a model out, like who knows where their intentions lie? And
Jay,
like,
you ever get those requests to be flown?
Yeah.
tons.
Where
Eyes,
have you been asked?
dreamy
to
little
sing?
eyes.
Somebody offered me $30 to take a ride with them to Van Nuys once.
You went, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to.
And you talking
I needed the gas gas money.
choice.
And you sucked him off?
Huh?
And you had to suck him off?
It's none of your business.
Wow.
None of your business what happened in that Toyota Celica.
Natalie's underwear was just all bought out by the same guy on like her, what was it? On your
I was
Poshmark?
selling my clothes on Poshmark, and this guy bought like 19 of my used sports bras.
Dead ass?
Yeah.
One guy.
One guy, yeah.
He's sicko.
Yeah.
One of the guys is
Or
sitting in
maybe
this
that's just
room.
your thing.
One of us is guilty of that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then this kind of goes along with, I feel like you've interacted with the most crazy people from all over the industry. So like in the entertainment industry, like you've dated a lot of really famous people, right?
I've had 3 boyfriends.
What?
Yeah, I've had 3 like actual relationships that were like public, and it was Mike, and then it was Brody, and then Logan. Those are my only 3.
Can I ask one thing? I've always wanted to know this.
Okay.
Did you at one point date MGK? I don't. Should I say something else?
No, I don't care.
Oh.
We were never in a relationship.
That's not the question, by the way. That's just the beginning. What? Thank you.
We were never in a relationship, but we definitely had a point of being exclusive and seeing each other. But it was also in the midst of me like living in New York and being in New York. So I think the long distance thing kind of messed with us. And then there was a night where he just kind of wasn't. I just like it just wasn't it. It just
Right.
wasn't it.
Okay, because I asked this because we were in Saddle Ranch, and that's where I saw both you. That's where I met him for the first time. Both you and him.
Kelsey's birthday.
Kelsey's birthday.
I remember that. I remember that because yeah.
Yeah, and I thought you guys were dating, but you guys were both being so like out there with everybody. You guys were talking to everyone, and that was mind blowing because like the relationship, like when I think of a relationship, I think of like don't look at another girl, like you're in a relationship, but you like.
That was our first time hanging out. We weren't even dating at that point. That was
okay.
like the very start of us, of our kind of little thing.
Well, that's why I was like thinking about like maybe LA dating is like a lot more casual. Like you can like. I don't know. Like I feel like when you're dating someone, you have no freedoms.
Why are you saying it to the corner? You have no freedom.
I don't know. I guess I have like a bad interpretation of it. But what is it? What is dating like? What stages do you go through when you date somebody? So first, are you hanging out with them and you're getting their vibe? What, Jay?
Have you never been in a relationship?
No, not Jay. This place is like fucking the Wild West for dating. This is not like in the Midwest.
Really?
You
Yes,
kind
bro.
Of like cold-blooded.
Yeah.
Honestly. You gotta be-
Wait, explain that. Why do you have to be cold-blooded?
I just think that you can easily be dated for the wrong reasons. You can be. A lot of people here there's so many options that I feel like you have to have a little bit of a guard up for X amount of time until you get to a point where you know you can trust them. Like for a while, for like at least like a couple of months, personally it takes me a while to trust someone and to know their intentions and to see if we connect enough to even like pursue things like sexually or in a relationship or anything. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of beautiful men and women, and it's,
Do you think you're ever gonna get married?
100. Yeah. What? Yeah.
Oh.
Some people. Do you think you're gonna get married now?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, come on. That's my dream. I mean, maybe not all girls, but for me, I definitely can't wait to get married and have a family
Have
and get the
kids.
fuck out of the city. Like a whole normal thing, get a farm, tons of animals, and like
Well, this
have
is
my long-term goals.
This leads me to my next question. Where's your favorite place in the world?
Okay, so
Just say it. Give me the place.
first thing comes to my mind is Montana.
Damn it.
Oh,
Why?
Montana.
Montana, or I mean, Paris is like Paris. Of course, it's Paris.
You posted
but
a story 3 weeks ago, and it was like it was Montana geotagged, and you said my favorite place in the world, and I screenshotted it, and I was like, if I ever see Josie, I'm gonna ask her if it's really her favorite place in the world.
It is. It
And
is.
yeah, wow, you weren't fucking kidding. I thought you were just saying it for Instagram
I
stories.
go all the no.
But there you have it,
thought that was
folks. Josie is as honest as can be.
But I'll be keeping my eye on her Instagram story, and you better believe I'll be
catch
watching.
you one day, Miss Canseco.
It's real. It's real. I promise. I'm very authentic. I'm very transparent, which is easy to
Okay,
get.
okay,
And
yeah,
like
well.
that's that. If you don't
We've
like
passed the
it, then-
test.
Thanks, guys.
Do you want to feel how sweaty my hands are? Bro, my hands. No, but
You gonna turn on his lights, baby?
I think they've been on too long.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
yeah, it's really hot.
Are
I'm
you
really
wet?
sweaty too. I agree.
I'm hot.
I'm warm.
I'm warm too.
muddy.
What do you want me to do? What should I touch? Or what do I?
Touch my hand.
No, my hands are so sweaty. I can't.
Let me see.
You,
No, let me see.
no, you won't believe this.
Let me see.
Josie, your face is about to be
Touch
fucking
it.
rocked. And that's sweaty hand cam for you guys. Welcome back to
Let me get some.
No. Gross. No.
Talking to the mic, what it feels like.
It's moist.
I mean, no, it's not.
It's like drip. It's like soggy now. I'm gonna turn into a prune. That's how wet your hands
That's
are.
how bad it gets, especially when I'm interviewing people and like.
Smelt it. I'm sorry.
Ew, Josie.
Well, it should be.
I'm a weirdo. Everything I like.
What does it smell like? What? It does not smell bad.
Stop.
No, it smells
puking.
Does it smell bad? No, I'm
I'm a
insecure.
weirdo. I was dating this guy who was wearing Invisalign, and I saw his Invisalign on the table, and I was like,
Oh, you gotta sniff Invisalign.
I just like to know, you
Bro,
know?
I hate when people's Invisalign smells like corn. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ew, what the?
Not corn.
Oh, that's like a normal thing. When you take stuff out of your teeth, it smells like corn. It's fucking disgusting.
Corn?
Yeah,
Is that the scent, though?
It's like a
I'm
corn.
like still bothered by this moist hair.
Hey, you wanted it.
I did want it. Fuck.
You asked for it. All right, what's
You
your
gotta touch the stove to know it's hot, you know?
this? You're really gonna have to channel this because I feel like you have way too many. But what's your craziest? Craziest celeb encounter or craziest party experience?
Okay. Actually, this one happened kind of recently.
Oh hell yeah!
And it was fucking wild. So I went to.
You hyped it up.
Am I supposed to like
Put
name? Sorry. Am I supposed to like name names and stuff too?
If you feel comfortable, you don't have to.
Okay,
You can just say like A-list, superstar, megastar.
So I went to an A-list actor's birthday.
What's his name?
I think it's like that hidden of a thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, so
And,
the A-list actor.
Yeah,
We'll see where the story goes, and then we'll bleep his name out if it gets
yeah,
done.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. It's all good.
Oh, okay.
But the most iconic environment I think I've been in general. I was at his birthday, and it was like not too big. It was like more of his private, like close family and friends. And I've known him and his friend Reza, who like knows my mom, like just kind of family circle shit. Went there, and at one point, I saw myself standing in a corner by a bar with LeBron James, Jay-Z, and Beyonce, and I was like, "Oh
Wow.
my!" I was just like, Jay-Z and Beyonce too, all three of them, and I'm just like there at the bar waiting for a drink, and they're just right next to me, all three of them. And I'm like, is this fucking real life? Like the amount
were
of talent
waiting?
in this room,
They were waiting.
and
for
they were just like they're like the top of the top. There was also like all the most iconic human beings of all time there in the acting industry, the music world. Like you can imagine who else was there. Jay-Z, Beyonce, and LeBron are all like kicking.
What is that like to be in a room with like the most elite people? Like, is it nerve-wracking? Is it fun?
It's not nerve-wracking necessarily. I think just being raised in LA and always kind of being around that environment.
Right,
it's
so
not-
you're used to it.
Yeah. And they're human, so I think the way I perceive it is just kind of like. But it's also like inspiring.
Those
to be
three
around,
are
like,
actually the
Beyonce
furthest
and
from human.
what I'm saying, like, that
Beyonce,
was-
and LeBron are like
Yeah.
That
probably
was
the
wild.
furthest people
that
from
was like,
humans.
I feel like I'm around a lot of people just being in LA and whatever. But
what do
that was
what do they do when they stand in the corner? Do they hover or are they standing?
They're all just like talking shit about everyone. Like
are they like
they were just kicking it.
off
They
the
were
ground?
vibing. They were Snoop Dogg performed. Like it was everyone was just having a good time and just
and it's
chilling.
like an
having some
intimate
drinks.
party.
Very intimate. It was probably like, excuse me. It was maybe like 100 people,
Jesus Christ.
150.
Wow.
I wonder what like
was
Beyonce
boring.
and Jay-Z think when they're like leaving their house. Like
I can't even believe they leave their house. Imagine being
That's
at
what I
that
thought.
upper echelon of like a human being. Like you can't do shit.
but like what is it like? Like is it like honey, did you
Should I get them on the podcast
grab
and
the
ask
keys?
them?
Yes, actually that's you ruined our next
That's
guest.
the goal. Plot twist,
Right
Jay-Z.
after you, we gotta wrap up
Imagine.
here because they're walking in. Yeah,
What,
that'd be
chopped
insane.
liver?
I don't even think anybody has interviewed them together. I haven't even seen
I
that.
don't think so.
At this point, they're probably just like they don't want to do shit. I would assume they like
Yeah,
press wise.
who cares?
They've been through so much. I'm sure they.
And
just
it's so
don't
cool
wanna-
because like they
wanna
could
come
they
on
could
views.
stop now and no one will be like where have they been? Like everyone will just be like they've already like cemented themselves
Yeah.
into like that world where
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
be cool forever. Ah,
True.
good
That
for
was
them.
my moment though, and I was like, wow.
Have you
this is-
ever walked up to anybody like that status that you were just like fuck it, like I have to meet this person, I want this person, I want to date this person, I want to talk to them, whatever it is. Like have you ever done that?
I'm obsessed with your mom. It's my favorite mom on
I
the
like yours
planet.
too, Josie. You're the best.
good.
I like that you smell David's hands. That's probably the best thing about you. All your accomplishments.
You're a weirdo. You
That
guys
is
are
the
just
best.
Really, this is scratching the surface. It gets really more weird.
Right on.
Accomplishments.
What was the question?
Like is there anybody that you were like scared to meet that like you had to build up the courage to meet and it was like very great or very poor or whatever it was?
I'm trying to think. I definitely don't think I've been the one to go, oh, fuck.
Oh, has anyone cool come up to you?
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, look at me,
You.
Jason.
Josie, is it safe to say that at least 70% of like entertainers, whether they're basketball players, baseball players, have slid into your DMs? That's honestly safe
I
to
feel like
say.
I sound like a fucking little snooty bitch if I say yes.
But Josie, you're
But the answer is no.
that's fucking crazy.
I mean,
You should do a podcast called The DM Report.
That's insane.
genius. Will you be my co-host?
Yeah, sure.
Please, could you
Josie,
do this?
Read
Yes,
through
and
your
mine?
DMs.
You should invite the people over that have DM'd you and give them a shot on a podcast.
Yeah.
And see if they're worthy of like
That's
taking you out on a date.
Really good.
That's kind of genius, but I feel like I don't know if they'd agree to that and like put themselves on blast.
I'd be so overwhelmed. Like
right. Hey, you DM me. Like, just come to sit in my room. And let's see what you got.
No, I'm saying I'd just be overwhelmed in general, like receiving that many DMs. Like I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I'd feel like I need to like meet everybody. I need to hang out with everybody.
You are David Dobrik. I know the
I'm-
DMs you get is like unreal.
I'm not a pretty girl.
you pull bitches. You pull bitches.
But
There's also a level where he taps out and you don't. You know what I mean?
You calling me a whore?
No.
no, he's not.
He takes some time off. You on the other
David
hand.
doesn't sleep with everybody like you do, you fucking slut. Jesus Christ. No, I mean
There's
David.
a level where David has standards. No,
It's funny.
No, I mean like
No,
Robert
he-
Downey Jr. Well,
No,
a big Hollywood actor is not DMing David. They don't give a fuck.
He's saying
about
Some
David.
are.
He's saying I
Some
can
want to
help.
build with you and shit.
Yeah,
no?
very, but like
Very
when
few.
you're like a pretty girl, I feel like any guy will want to talk to you. You know what I mean? But like not any girl or any guy will want to talk to me. That's a completely
Don't
like
put
you
yourself down like that.
you have a completely new level of like receiving DMs. That is like,
Maybe.
can I see your phone? I won't read it out loud. Can I just see the top requests?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's Jason.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. It's Jesus Christ.
It might be kind of random.
Yo, I'm back. I'm in LA only for 2 nights.
I don't know if it's like,
Trying to keep it low key.
I don't know. These are just
Staying at the SLS.
These are just unanswered. Some of them I've answered, but I'm also not like a big
How is it, Dave?
DM. Also, I've noticed a lot of people, like when you go to message them, it'll be like accept, and then there won't be a message there. So like people who have messaged me,
No, they've unsent
and then
it.
they unsent it, and I'm just like, that's even more awkward because now I can see that you messaged me.
Wow, this is like 5 of the LA Lakers.
Shut the
Oh,
2
damn it.
too
astronauts.
bad.
It's glitching, so it doesn't actually show
I
me
know
all.
it's showing like high ones.
3
but
former
it's kind of
presidents.
weird. I don't know if it's
Oh,
my
this girl's
Instagram.
pretty. Can I respond to her?
David, I
Off
give you
your
permission.
phone?
I give you permission to respond to whoever you want.
Hey, just
you
to-
get one response.
Wow.
Be
Okay.
like, hey, hook up with @David Dobrik. Send a picture of yourself.
Hook up with this guy. That's really cool. Good for you. When you
Yeah.
when you spend the night with somebody, do you like to leave right away or do you leave in the morning?
So I like people coming to me.
Oh, nice.
I don't like to go to their place.
And then they make the decision, or how do you tell them to leave? Do you make up like I have a meeting early in the morning?
So
or-
if they don't get the vibe in the morning, like I'm just not like, if we wake up in the morning, we have a fun night, we drink, and you stay at mine, and we hang out, or whatever. Which also like we don't hook up. Okay, promise.
Of course.
But they hang out, and then in the morning, if they don't know, then I'm just like, oh yeah, I gotta go to my mom's. Like I gotta go like do something. I'll just make something up and be like, yeah, I gotta go run some errands, do this, and they'll be like, oh okay, bet, like cool, like, and then they'll like wait for me to leave, and I'm like, yeah, so like, I gotta go, like have a good day though, like good, and they're like, oh okay.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just imagining you like in her robe making eggs.
No,
Do not make eggs.
And like fluffy pink slippers, like, oh, okay.
overstaying my welcome.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
do
yeah.
you need to go to your mom? Well, if you're back in 20, you won't miss the eggs.
You David, you can say. You can hang out a little
What
bit.
happens if you wake up in the morning? It's like 9 a.m. and you really have to poop. Like then, what do? Do you kick the boy out? Or do you have a secondary bathroom?
Okay, secondary bathroom. Okay, I have a trick. I don't want to incriminate myself.
Thank
so
you,
I feel
buddy.
like
Just do it.
no.
Everyone needs to know it, so they have their own
No,
trick.
but then now going forward, the guys are gonna know my trick.
No, I doubt the guys that you're seeing. DiCaprio isn't watching this vlog.
I don't care about him.
Okay, go.
I took a shit right on his face once.
You really took it there, didn't you? So
I
aggressive.
had to.
Oh, it was great.
Thanks for the TikTok we just made.
All right, what's the secret?
The secret is that I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm just gonna go like spend some time in the bathroom, take a which I do take a shower in the morning
That's
usually.
not that big of a secret. And then you poop?
Yeah.
And you flush immediately when it hits.
Oh my god.
No, and then
Are you in jail?
Wait, why?
I don't know. Isn't that a thing in jail? You have to like
No,
flush
actually,
it so you don't stink up the fucking whole thing.
one of the prettiest girls in our high school, Courtney, shout out to you, told me that when she poops,
Oh my god.
she flushes it immediately when
I'm
it
not that
hits.
stressed out about it. I'm just like taking
Really?
my time. I'm in the shower.
Because that way you can't
Don't-
smell it or you don't hear it.
Can we stop talking about poop?
Yeah. But, like right when it hits.
Flash.
Right on.
Wow,
What?
we are hitting the hard-hitting questions here
Well, I
today.
think it's
Oh
really
god, you're gonna clickbait me like Josie poops.
Josie shits.
Jeff talked to
Josie
me
has
about
diarrhea.
farts, you're talking about poop. Why do you want these fucking?
We talked to
I'm
Josie
sweating.
about Jay-Z, Beyonce, and diarrhea. Hey man, I have bad news.
Okay, hold on. Let me get ready.
It's not the worst, but it's like
Switching co-hosts.
no. That would be good news. We just still haven't found anybody.
How's the search going? What's going on? I can't find anybody.
It's good. It's a lot tougher than you would think. But it's nice that you're down to kick it until then.
Listen, I'm always here until you need me. Until
Because
you find.
normally people would be like upset. They'd be like, "I'm out." If you're already trying to replace me, but you're just like, as long as I can be here even for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like coming to the house. You know, it's a nice break.
What the actual news is? Well, it's not really news to be honest. I just had my friend over. Madison was over, and she brought her dog.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Joe told me.
yeah,
Fuck.
I know.
That's why I don't bring my dog over.
Look, every time someone brings their dog over, it's a new dog, so I
Yeah.
have no beef with the dog whatsoever. So I'm
Clean
like-
slate with the dog.
Clean slate with the dog. So I'm
course.
just like, and then I start to think, okay, maybe I can own a dog. And she has like a golden doodle type situation, which is like, she is like basically hypoallergenic. So it's like the dog for me. He looks really cool. We put pizza on the ground. It doesn't touch the pizza. And I'm like, why is he not eating? And she's like, I've taught him not to eat like people's food. And he's so respectful. Like pizza's, okay, we're in the hot tub because the pizza is like literally on the ground. Like perfect for him to start chewing on with his little nozzle. And he doesn't touch it. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm like coming around to this guy. Like maybe I could have a dog for myself, maybe even two because of how well this is going. And then we're finishing up our little hot tub time. And my buddy goes, can you look at what's in his mouth? And there's a string hanging out of his mouth. And her dog has now went into the trash and eaten a tampon.
Oh my god.
A bloody tampon.
Oh gosh.
It's bloody. So there's blood dripping on the floor. And somehow, even though the entire time I was looking at the dog, he was outside, but somehow he got blood on the cloud couch.
I heard he was on the couch with it. He went all over and tried.
But it's fucking crazy. Like I'm over here like, this dog's amazing, not touching the pepperoni pizza.
Why didn't you flush your tampon?
I'd like to collect mine. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you supposed to flush those?
Well, that was what somebody said you're not supposed to, and then somebody said that you are.
And then I texted Taylor and Natalie. I was like, somebody's on the couch. But it was none of them. It's like a communal bathroom, so many people walk through that place. So it could have literally been anybody, which kind of spooks me.
Hates pizza, loves Tampax.
Jay, listen to this fucking asshole. This guy right here.
Who?
David.
Oh.
Oh, great.
He
Please.
comes up to my room like 15 minutes ago. I'm in the shower. Knocks on my door, right? Yeah, Dave. Ew, come downstairs and tell me those dumb fucking stupid facts that you say on your podcast.
That's not what I said.
That's almost more for you. Honestly, what you said is go downstairs and tell me those dumb facts that you say in your podcast. And it's like
because that's how you. I did say that. I'm guilty. But like that's how you refer to them, like stupid facts.
yeah, but you said it like such a rushed way where it was like,
Well, yeah, I know, because
Come downstairs and be the total asshole that you are.
yeah.
Yo, El, come downstairs. Just be an idiot. Ilya has like on my For You page, I always see like stuff from his podcast, and it's just like stupid facts.
Yeah,
I mean, even now, I can't refer to it as anything else.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear one of my stupid facts?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Vincent Van Gogh.
Oh, God damn it. So you admit they're stupid facts.
Vincent Van Gogh was alive when Nintendo was created, when Nintendo was founded. That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
In the 1800s. Nintendo was founded in 1889
As what?
as Nintendo.
I don't know what
What did it do?
I don't know what part of the fun fact is. Is it that Nintendo's so old or Van Gogh so recent? Which one is the?
Nintendo's so old.
Oh, I took it more as Van Gogh so recent.
No, I mean I had no idea.
What was Nintendo making in the 1880s?
I have no idea.
They're just like, we're gonna do video games in like 100 years.
That's where the fact stops.
No. I mean,
It took them 100 years to get video games.
Yeah, I mean, they were
Fun facts with no research featuring Ilya Fedorovich.
No, I don't know what they were doing, but I just thought it was cool, like how a company like that existed during his time.
Give me another one.
You know, there's no polite way to say I wasn't talking to you. Like, try to say it
Try to say it
in a polite way.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
wow.
Did you try to make yourself sound like an asshole?
That actually hurt.
Yeah.
Well, it's like this. It's like this is how it actually goes. Watch this. Yeah, Jason, you're a fat fuck. Oh, I wasn't talking to you. See?
That's pretty good.
There you go.
I mean, when you put it in context, yeah.
I just busted your myth.
Yeah, well, it's not really a myth because technically you still can't say it without...
I literally just said it in a nice way.
Yeah, I understand that, but you put context behind it.
Okay, so no context.
No
behind it?
context, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't talking to you.
That's still kind of rude.
Oh man, that's a fun fact, bro. You're a genius.
Yo, check this out. So this is a hat. I'm going to show what it says in a second, but I'm going to put this hat on
Yeah.
when we open the 1,000th DOUGHBRIK'S location. Okay.
Okay.
This is
Dude.
This is the only
Bro,
time.
these podcasts are gonna edit so sad in about 10 years.
This is-
When our
shut the
first
fuck up.
location goes bankrupt, and it's just Ilya going.
Yeah.
When we open our 1,000th, when we're billionaires, when the pizza is the world's #1 pizza in the world. No, I have faith. I need to put anything I do down for it to be good.
Right. I
What is
understand.
1,000 locations is a
I'm gonna
lot.
put it on one time right now,
It's gonna disintegrate.
and
by
then on the
Well, don't put it on now because it'll be bad luck.
okay. So I'm gonna put it on the 1,000th location,
It's a pizza. The hat says pizza. King.
and I'm gonna put it in like a case, like a clear case, and I'm gonna say 1,000th location hat, and we can break it.
It's not even our colors for
It
DOUGHBRIK'S.
doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's still cool.
where did you just find it?
We got sent to it by a fan.
Oh, that's sick.
Anyways, yeah.
Damn.
You have one too, by the way.
I'm gonna put it on right away.
When's it open?
Hopefully July. I want to try to do
That's
it by
a-
Dave's birthday.
Wait, why are you saying that all of a sudden? Because you were saying like, oh, I guess August is close. You were saying August.
I'm really gonna try to push for July.
Yeah, if we could get it open on my birthday.
Your birthday.
Birthday would be sick, huh?
Ilya's promised me a Ferrari.
Yeah. If what? If you get ripped?
Yeah, if I get into really, really good shape.
Okay.
And it's not even like a base Ferrari he promised me. You promised me like a
An F8. I mean,
like a really nice Ferrari.
So why don't you do it?
I have no idea.
You really hate working out.
It's not that. It's just meals are so important to me. Like being able to eat a burger like once or twice a day and then having pasta at night is like, that's what makes
well, that's
you
what
have
you have to
burgers twice a day?
sacrifice to be able to achieve your goal of getting a Ferrari. I mean,
I know. The Ferrari thing is fucking stupid. There's no excuse for me not to do that. Like, who in the right mind gets a deal like, if you get healthy, I'll get you a Ferrari? Like, it literally makes no sense. Like, and I'm still not doing it.
I can't believe you're not doing it.
I will.
You don't care about cars, though.
I do if it's gifted.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, if I can
And
tell
no
people
one's-
that I
no-
got it as a gift, it to me is cooler than saying I bought it. Because people hate that. People fucking hate receiving cars as gifts. But like that is like a flex. Like if I ever get like a gift as a car, like I want to be able to be like, I didn't pay for this. My friend bought it for me. Because then it's like, one, it's a conversation starter, and two, it's like, bro, how close are you with these fucking friends? What's
Right.
going on? Like I think that's sick.
and no one's bought Dave a car, so it'd be really fucking dope.
Yeah, it would
It
be
kind of
dope.
sucks.
No
though
one's
that-
bought me a car.
No, but it kind of sucks that it's not coming as a.
Crying.
Hey, you didn't know?
How can that be?
It kind of sucks that it's not coming as a surprise.
No,
though.
Mom,
I've
dude
bought
gave-
everyone so many cars.
Mountain Dew gave me a car once.
The
you gave it to
the
Jonah
pink-
the next day.
The pink Beetle.
Yeah, it was like a pink like convertible, but I
Oh,
gave it
the
to Jonah
Volkswagen.
because it like
Steve
fit
will do
Jonah.
it. Bought you a car.
Oh, Steve will do it. Bought me a car. My God.
None of your friends buy you a car. None of your close friends.
None of your close friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck. Well, thank you, Steve.
I sent Wyatt to private school instead.
It's worth it.
I hope
As
so.
long as he's far away from us, it's like getting a car for me.
Also,
I know you watch these religiously.
Well, he's just he
doesn't watch.
He doesn't watch them, but he will in like 5 years. He'll find a compilation of Jason Nash shitting on his son. And it's gonna be so like it's just gonna have like the audio snippets too, because you can date this back from like our first podcast.
Yeah. Now that you said it, some's gonna make it.
boy, yeah, that is true. Fuck.
Yeah, but why? Just know, add this at the end of the compilation. Whoever's making it now.
Yeah.
We love you, Wyatt. It's
do.
all jokes.
honestly, in the middle would be nice too, just in case he doesn't make it to the end.
Or even at the beginning, Wyatt. If you're
Yeah.
Wyatt, welcome to the compilation of us shitting on you. This is obviously fan made. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for today's podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for joining. Thanks for Josie for coming on. Natalie, Ilya, Jason, Dave. That's me. Thank you for everyone being here. We'll see you guys next week on the Views Podcast. My name is Jeff. Bye.